There was a large French window outside, with a garden and lake outside the window. At least it should have been in the past. Now it has been frozen. Zhang Yi thought, although it is a big family in Blizzard City with strong financial resources, it is now impossible to implement heating in the entire manor. Money is useless today. The allocation of resources is based on contribution, and even a big family cannot waste it. The room were like a comfortable nest for a rich second-generation young man. There was a soft sofa, a large TV hanging on the wall, and many game cartridges scattered on the carpet. Zhang Yi picked up the remote control on the coffee table and turned on the TV. As expected, it was full of snowflakes. He could play games, but considering that the time was too short, Zhang Yi gave up the idea. Otherwise, it would be better not to play if he didn't have enough fun. The waiting time was not very long. Less than half an hour later, Deng Shentong's voice came from outside the door. "Zhang Yi, you're here!" Zhang Yi glanced at the time. 5:58. I didn't expect the captain of the Tianxian team to be so punctual. His slender body was upright and agile, and it seemed that he exercised a lot on weekdays. Zhang Yi looked back at him. "I just got here a while ago." Then he changed into slippers and came to Zhang Yi's side. He sat down on the sofa and let out a leisurely breath, as if he had experienced some hard work. Zhang Yi looked at him curiously. The captain gave people a very different feeling today than last time. "Is there a flower on my face?" Deng Shentong asked with a smile, and there was a touch of evil charm on his handsome face. "That's not the case. It's just that you are so handsome that I can't help but look at you a few more times," Zhang Yi replied with a smile. This time, Deng Shentong was stunned for a moment. He didn't expect Zhang Yi to play by the rules so unconventionally. There are not many people who would talk to him in this tone on weekdays. "You are really interesting." Deng Shentong slapped his thigh. "By the way, I heard that you didn't sign up for the operation to encircle and suppress Neon Eclipse Group. What's your consideration?" Zhang Yi thought for a while and replied with a smile. "There are 13 cities in Jiangnan. Even if the investigation team and Yanyun Guard of Blizzard City do not take action, there are still dozens of forces in the 12 outer cities. One more or one less is not much. Today, Tianhai City is in ruins. You should have heard that our families are all seriously injured. Now is not the time to start a war." Deng Shentong touched his chin and nodded after listening to Zhang Yi's words. "That makes some sense. But your strength is obviously much higher than other mutants in the outer city. If you go, I think you are more likely to kill the Ronin." A strange light flashed in Zhang Yi's eyes. What did Deng Shentong mean by saying this suddenly? "But I am not alone. I represent a team." Deng Shentong smiled disapprovingly. "Don't go if you don't want to go. I just asked casually, maybe your choice is better." Deng Shentong knew the inside story, but he couldn't tell Zhang Yi about it. When Zhang Yi heard what he said, his guess in his heart became clearer. Perhaps it was just as he thought. The Eclipse Moon Group in Linhai City was definitely not that easy to deal with. Then Deng Shentong said, "I won't beat around the bush. I asked you to come here today, and you should know what my purpose is. How about joining my team?" Deng Shentong looked at Zhang Yi with a smile and spread out his right hand to introduce him to the various benefits of joining the God Team. "The God Team is the strongest in the entire Jiangnan region. As long as you join us, you can walk sideways in Jiangnan from now on. You can enjoy supreme glory and be respected by others. Of course, to put it in a vulgar way, even if you want women and materials, I can satisfy you. In a word, you can get everything you want from me." Deng Shentong's tone was full of confidence when he said this. He was not painting a rosy picture for Zhang Yi, but he thought that becoming his subordinates, these things are easy to get. Of course, they do have such strength. Zhang Yi sighed. "You are so amazing. I have seen many outstanding geniuses in my life, but I have never seen someone as rich and talented as you." Zhang Yi's flattery made Deng Shentong very happy. He stretched out his hand and flicked his long hair. "So, the world you have seen is too small, but you have the opportunity to follow me and see a wider world." He stretched out his right hand to Zhang Yi. "Come on, become a member of my Tianshen team." Zhang Yi's eyes were full of gratitude. This really touched me. Then after I join the Tianshen team, will it be particularly safe and not in danger of life? Deng Shentong smiled confidently. "Of course. I, Deng Shentong, have the ability to protect my team members." Zhang Yi breathed a sigh of relief. "If that's the case, then it's easy. I can join the Tianshen team," Zhang Yi said. Deng Shentong showed joy. But the next moment, Zhang Yi said, "But I'm quite afraid of death. How about I stay in the city and take charge of your logistics?" Deng Shentong's smile froze on his face. Are you kidding me?" Zhang Yi blinked. "Didn't you say you could guarantee my safety?" "I think it's safest to stay in Blizzard City." Deng Shentong's eyes twitched fiercely. "I want team members who can fight. If you don't go out, what use do I have for you?" Zhang Yi explained, "I admire your strength and tolerance very much, so if I join the Tianshen team, I will definitely be able to live better than before, right? If you know me, you should know that I stay in the shelter in Tianhai City all day and never leave on my own initiative. Even my ability is mainly defensive. Ability represents the true heart of a mutant. My nature is like this. Of course, I won't take the initiative to attack." Deng Shentong was speechless. He was not a fool, and of course he understood that Zhang Yi was declining his invitation. But Zhang Yi also gave him enough face and expressed it very clearly in his words. He, Zhang Yi, was a genius in defense, and he didn't like to run around outside all day for adventures. It was certainly inappropriate for him to join the investigation team. Deng Shentong looked at Zhang Yi for a few seconds and suddenly laughed. He pointed at Zhang Yi. "You are indeed a bit interesting, smooth-talking, and you are so cowardly even though you are very strong." "Yes, it is steady," Zhang Yi corrected him. "But you are in that ghost place all day, won't you get bored?" Deng Shentong looked at Zhang Yi with interest. "People, when they have powerful power, will be eager to find a way to show it. Otherwise, they will always feel dissatisfied in their hearts. Can you endure such a thing as living in a corner for a lifetime?" Zhang Yi nodded honestly. "Yes. Isn't it good to live? Besides, he is not living in seclusion in the mountains and forests to suffer. The environment at home is so good he doesn't have to worry about food and clothing, and there are a bunch of beautiful women to accompany him. Life is so comfortable, he must be sick to go out and fight with others." Deng Shentong. Deng Shentong's eyes were a little confused. He couldn't quite understand Zhang Yi's idea. But this is also very normal. After all, the things Zhang Yi wanted for Deng Shentong, he already had them all when he was born. Deng Shentong pursued becoming a hero, enjoying supreme glory and the excitement of bloody fighting. Deng Shentong pointed at Zhang Yi and wanted to say something, but suddenly sighed helplessly. "Okay, everyone has their own aspirations. Since you think so, I won't force you. But if you change your mind one day, you can contact me. Of course, it's not that I want you to join my team so much. It's just that I give you such a chance. You'd better come to me as soon as possible. Otherwise, once I meet a more suitable team member, you can only be a substitute." Zhang Yi laughed in his heart, but said sincerely on his face, "Thank you, Captain Deng. I will definitely think about it after I go back." Although Zhang Yi rejected Deng Shentong, he also gave Deng Shentong enough face. Deng Shentong was not angry but chatted with Zhang Yi for a long time. Although Deng Shentong looked very generous and had the demeanor of a rich second generation, he was quite tight-lipped. It was no problem to talk to him about eating, drinking, and having fun, but when Zhang Yi wanted to get information about Linhai City from him, he just brushed it off lightly. Zhang Yi thought to himself, After all, he is a well-informed person, so don't underestimate him. The two chatted for a while, and their personalities were quite compatible. It was getting dark, so Zhang Yi got up and said goodbye. "Wait a minute. I have a little gift for you." Deng Shentong snapped his fingers outside, and a waitress came in with a black box. If you like my content and want to keep up with future updates, hit that subscribe button. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video.